Alright, it is time for the last day of Fight for Your Life Lands Gaige. So, today we're going to do 3 more raid bosses. We will do Vermi, which is why I'm here at the Creature Slaughter Dome. We are going to do Master G, and then we will fight Son of Craw. After that, we might still try to mess with a melee build just for the fun of it, but that's really about all there is left to do. The character is clearly really strong. Probably needs to be nerfed a little bit, be brought back in line with the rest of the characters. And that's about it. So we're going to try to get Vermi to spawn here. We'll do the fight. He resists pretty much everything except for piercing, which conveniently the obliterator is piercing. But I think we're gonna have a good time, hopefully. See, this is kind of why I avoid fighting Vermi, but since we just have time, you know, not a whole lot left to do on the character. But, like, it's complete RNG and waiting and sadness, so it just feels bad, you know? Okay. I'm gonna put it out there. If he doesn't spawn, I don't think he's ever going to spawn. There's just, we've made a few boys. And I don't know. Why did I summon Death Trap? He just tried to laser them all and it just crashed the game. Oh. That's a big ol' ulti pod. I love that it's just the same audio but down-pitched. It's so sick. Man, we have created quite the scene. Is it him? It's him. Okay. Alright, cool. So, he is here. We need to do some trash mob clearing. Preferably without the game crashing. Alright. Can you be purpled? It's really hard to guarantee damage on him because we keep hitting the BAs around him. Like, it's really trying hard to track them. Well, I guess if he does that, that's fine. Okay, let's go buy more ammo. Trying to use him as a reflect tool because I want to clear ads. Go away. Eventually it will just be him. There we go. Alright. And also, he drops a ton of stuff in this mod, by the way. Cool. Well, we've done it. We've gotten rid of... Please. We've gotten rid of Vermi. I'm not too surprised at this outcome. He is like 99% resistant to every other damage type but piercing. So, Obliterator is piercing. Which kind of makes sense. Alright, well, Master G time, I guess. Okay. The one bright side of this fight is we can immediately fight him. So we're gonna kind of just go for it. Hope that it works out. Probably wearing a Devastator for the reduced bullet and explosive damage because he does still have the error message launcher. And it has Mollywan, double Mollywan. Alright, we're not dodging this thing at all. Got it. Cool. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Let's reapply purple. We might actually have to fight a little bit. Please. Sir. Thank you. He dropped so much loot too. Nice. Okay, well, cool. We are free. Feels good. That pretty much just leaves the Son of Craw. And we're pretty much just gonna rush that DLC because it's not done yet. And then just do the fight, see if it goes well, see if it doesn't go well. I might need to get us a Shock Redeemer real quick because, well, let's see how the Obliterator does first. Oh, the ads during this fight are actually gonna make this fight harder because they're gonna end up drawing away a lot of our Obliterator pellets. And the only way that I'll be able to guarantee Obliterator shots is if I just hug him and then die. So we better deal a good little chunk on first phase, and then do a good job at ad clearing. Well, at least we know we have good damage. Cool. Alright. Raid crawl. Let's do this. Summon our DT. He's a little healthy. But I think we got this. Here, instead of the Punk, let's put on our BA Slayer for the tankiness. Okay, Ricochet Specialist is finally coming in and putting in work. Okay, cool. Boss is on final phase. Why is he still invuln? So, our Son of Craw is still invuln. Can't really do a whole lot about that. Might have to just give up on the fight. As much as I would love to get a Son of Craw kill under our belt, I think we've proven that we can do it. So we might move on to some melee nonsense, because I really wanted to try to do a melee build against at least one boss. Probably gonna try dragons. Yeah. Alright. Our last little bit of nonsense for the day. I don't know if the tracker applies on summon or if it constantly checks if I have it on. But I'm gonna summon Death Trap with it on, just in case. I doubt it, but just in case it works like that. And then we're gonna switch over to our Blood of Terra. And get this ball rolling. Oh. This might take a second. Alright, now we just have to hope that we somehow get Brood to land again. In the midst of all of that laser. It's fine. Yeah, so Death Trap instantly dotted all of them so that whenever they landed, they all didn't have the capacity to be slagged. So, yep. That's how this goes. Although he was dealing good damage while we are down, so maybe a pet build wouldn't be a bad idea? Weirdly. Alright, get Brood down. Throw out Thing. Throw out Death Trap. Get him. He appears to not be hitting. And not taking damage either. You know what? I'll let him do his work. Maybe he is a really good gamer. Maybe he knows better. I saw the health bar move. His AI is so bad at tracking these. Yeah. Okay. So the melee build might be a bust for OP10 True Nightmare fights. Don't know if I can recommend it. But the pet build, whenever you get it going, apparently works really, really well. Okay, one final thing. I want to take a shock build up against Pete. Not Death Trap, specifically a shock build. Just to see what it's capable of. I want to throw grenades at him, I want to see him disappear. Okay. So, the build, shock damage, more shock damage, more shock damage. All damage here. I don't really need electrical burn because it lights people on fire. What does Pete care about fire? Evil Enchantress, if we get a kill, we'll feel good. But that relies on getting a kill mid-raid. Increased dot duration, a little bit of tankiness. General stuff. Pretty generic setup for our right tree as well, I feel like. So yeah, we'll stack up and then get in there and see how it does. What a fun and interactive way to stack Anarchy. Okay, we basically have max Anarchy right now, so do that. Nice. Distract him with DT, I hope. Oh, he's got a Flame of the Firehawk on. That's terrifying. What an interesting and terrifying experience to see him with the flame on. That's so dumb. Beautiful. Alright, well, there you have it. The shock Gaige definitely can do the Pete fight. No problem. So, very interesting. We've killed all the raid bosses. We found out the melee works at OP10. Probably doesn't stack up as well as it could. But it's okay because her launcher is... the obliterator on her is absurd, so it's totally fine. Shock build works fine. She makes the electric chair feel really, really, really good, which isn't too much of a surprise to me. And we could run a slightly higher dot nade on the character, but really I don't think it's worth it compared to just running the Giga Tesla that is the electric chair. So, yeah. I've been really happy with this character. Probably going to get a few tweaks after I'm done playing, I would imagine. Definitely give it a try. Day 10.